Hey, from Bugeye Guy, and this week we worked on this particular car, which came to us for cosmetic and mechanical upgrading. And it's really about that last 20% of upgrades that I think we're most proud of, because it makes these wonderful cars just spectacular. In the case of this particular car, a few of the cosmetic upgrades, they started with this nice Brazilian zebra wood. It's this beautiful figure, tiger wood. Brazilian tiger wood, I believe it's called, this tiger figure in the wood, and gorgeous hub workmanship. It really looks beautiful with the proper horn push in there, and of course it's configured in this kind of more peace sign mode so that you can better see the gauges, which is exactly what they did on big Heelys. We also upgraded these threshold plates, which you can see here. That's a high traffic area. We put in the little diagonal plates that are right over in here as well. I don't know if you can see that there, just about on the inboard side of the tunnel there. There's the rest of that threshold plate. We sell all this stuff in our catalog too, of course. Those were the primary cosmetic upgrades. And then the mechanical upgrades, we did a bunch of things. We changed the hydraulic fluid. Remember that this is basically a vented lid allowing moisture in here, and so the fluid is constantly soaking that moisture up, and that's what eats up the wheel cylinders and all the hydraulic parts. So you want to have fresh hydraulic fluid in there. We worked on this battery hold down. We changed this way. We have a secure battery. So many of these batteries come in here that are loose, and as these live terminals slide around, they can short against the body. We put a rubber pipe hose over these clutch and brake lines to prevent them from getting close to the terminals. It's a high-risk configuration, and in a perfect world the terminals would be in the center, but they're often very close to these hold-down bars, which effectively could bridge the two terminals and cause a shower of sparks and or a fire. So we want to make sure that's correct. We put in on the other side, this is a nice flip-forward nose with good access. We put in a spin-on oil filter kit there, which is great. But then there are many more subtle things, and again, this is that last 20% that we're adding to make the cars just so wonderful to drive. In the case of this one, the rear drums were rubbing on the back plates, so we cleaned that up, because on sharp cornering you don't have that rubbing anymore. We had a non-working odometer, so we put in a rebuilt speedometer that has now 4 miles this from us testing it. So we zeroed out the clock. And then the fuel gauge in this case, he was having trouble with the fuel gauge only stopping at halfway, and that was partly because of the plastic float that ethanol had swollen, and also because the fuel pickup was actually missing. So we put in a new pickup and filter, we changed the fuel filter, we make the car much more user-friendly now with a working odometer and gas gauge. We have had some clients run out of fuel, and this way we make it less likely for that to occur. But anyway, a beautiful Bugeye that we've further tweaked here, and thanks for watching.